Okay, let's do, what lip gloss do I want? I do not know. Those gotta come with me tomorrow. You know what, did I? Hey, Justin. I need to... I've got to get this video ready, the reading video ready to go up tonight. Quickly. Oh, I thought I already did that. Motherfucker. Guess I did not. Can you guys tell? I'm stressed out in a good way. Like it's not bad, but there's a lot going on, and I'm like, my blood pressure is like through the roof right now. I know it is. Do I? No, I don't want that one because it's... Did it not? What the fuck? There it goes. Why does it cover up the word like just a little bit to where it's making me fucking crazy to look at it? I don't like that one though. Like the thumbnails, AI is screwing me over a little bit because I pay, it's not cheap to have like editing software. It's annoying. It's annoying because to stay afloat with editing, you have to, like, you cannot do the things AI can do, like with the backgrounds or the thumbnails, in that amount of time. For me to create that bit by bit would take me 5 days. There ain't no way. That's the only reason I use it. I take a photo of me, like a still shot, and have AI make the thumbnail with it. So if I have an extra finger, it ain't my problem. Just saying. Calm down. You all? I have that song, Can We Talk for a Minute? In my head. Such a good song. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk? I'm moaning and groaning because I just have a lot to do today. I'm trying not to be bitchy about it, but it is what it is, folks. Hey, good boy. Hey, it's been a little, you haven't been on here very often. It's not the same without you on here. Let me fill in this real quick. Like, wait, what page was that? Damn. 92 to what, motherfucker? Move that fucking thing out of my face. Pimpin' ain't easy, okay? Pimpin' ain't easy. Hey, Steve. Hi, guys. Hi everyone. I'm just posting up my reading video for tonight, and then I will get on with the haul and hauls. I can't do them all tonight. I don't have time. I'm gonna have to wait till Saturday to film some of them. I don't know. I'm so fucking far behind that I don't know my asshole from nothing else anymore, because it's all just the same. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you very much. Page 92, I think, to 118. For real though, why does this shit fuck around with me? Like, I'm not brilliant with editing and stuff. Yeah, I was right, 118. It takes me a lot longer than it would most to do any of this, and it plays with my mind, you know? Oh, I'm like, it's a good stress, but it's I don't like to speed through shit. I like to take my time. But the world sometimes will crash into you if you do that and not like put a little pep in your step. But I don't want to rush life. And I'm like, let's just casually la-di-da-di, you know, do whatever the fuck we want. But life doesn't work that way, unfortunately. But my channel does, because we're all a little bit different on my channel, aren't we? We've got, I like to say we have personality. I guess that's what we could, what we can call it. I'm already like, can you tell? I'm overwhelmed. I'm not like, I'm stressed, but in all the good ways. Okay? All the good ways. I gotta take my shoes off. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do the Victoria's Secrets one, because I'm super excited to show you guys what I got, because semi-annual sale's going on, and it'll be going on, I think it's like 2 weeks long. And guys, you can get your room scents, like your bed, you know, it's like linen spray or whatever. Like, seriously, I haven't smelled any of them, so I'm gonna do like a review on them. Where's my little... Oh, you've got to be shitting me. All I have is one of these. I have one of these left. That's it. Where's Polly? He's not on here. Hey, Fresh Prince, what's up? That phone went dead. It's lovely, isn't it? I'm so professional. Like, I'm probably the most professional YouTuber there is. We know that ain't true. I'm like, my head is like right in the middle of the heart. That's terrible, isn't it? Hold on. Let's move this asshole over here. And then this asshole over here. Well, oh well, they'll be in the background. They're there, okay? Just pretend you can see it. Because it's a perfect background. It's fucking glued together at this point. Oh Lord Jesus. Camera. This is what ADHD looks like. I'm the prime example. Let's do, hold on. So, as you guys know, I've got my first like collaboration. It's not a sponsorship. They're sending me product, and I get a discount code for you guys, and I make 20% commission off sales. And I'm super excited because it's a perfume company. I like how it looks like it's going up. Like the angle looks crazy, but I like it that way. I'm gonna keep it like that for the video. You'll be like, why is your angle all screwed up? Because welcome to it. You're screwed up too. And no one wants to be normal anymore. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, never too late to use the gingerbread. Yeah, I love me some gingerbread. All year round gingerbread. Smells so fucking good. Okay, let's get this party started. Let's be professional now, Melissa. Use your professional antics. Don't be crazy. Calm down. Here it goes. Hi guys, welcome back. We are here for a Victoria's Secrets semi-annual sale plus other sales that I pick stuff up. They randomly have good sales. I would not say that their semi-annual sale is the best prices, because it ain't. If you miss out on the fragrance sale that was like a couple weeks ago, that's your best time to get fragrances. And don't go crazy unless a lot of times, like with Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secrets, a lot of times semi-annual sales, the things they're trying to phase out, and therefore they're trying to get rid of. So if there's something in particular that you want to grab before it goes out, grab it, but don't get it because it's the sale price. And a lot of times they bring back, like in my store, they have different things at every store. They have things I've never smelled. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? I know all there is to know about Victoria's Secrets and their scents. Apparently I don't. Where the fuck have I been? I mean, living in a cave? Because I didn't know half this shit existed. Like the Daring scent, had no idea. Here I go blabbing my mouth again. Let's get started. Make sure you guys hit your bell notification so you're aware of when I go live. Check my daily lives at the end of the day to check out like what I picked up, because I tried to get the sale videos up sooner than the other ones. But if you know my thinking level, it never really happens. So it'd be just better of you to watch the live unedited and raw bullshit that goes on. I mean, it's useless information most of the time, but I feel like, well, why the hell not? Okay, we're gonna start out with room sprays, because I feel like these are like for my gentlemen. Even though gentlemen can wear half the things they say is for women, as long as you layer it with. So what I would always do, take the gourmands that I like, that smell like you want to eat something, and put it with like a sandalwood or a teak wood, or those two manly scents mixed with anything. So yes, you can make like a s'more scent manly. You absolutely can. If you want a woman to eat you up, that's what you need to do. And put a thong on and dance around. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. Did I confuse anybody? I confuse myself all the time. Okay, here we go. And then they have the new $15 off a $50 purchase. Wow. No, I'll use it. Okay, I got the, and just like I was saying, these are the room sprays. And a lot of them are actually manly, but I do that because sometimes like I'm feeling like sexy in that kind of way, but sometimes I'm feeling like less sexy, more like calm, you know what I mean? And you're spraying this, I spray it on my bed sheets, but not, you have to do it like an hour before you go to bed so that you're not high as a kite, or it can get strong. Okay. But anyway, I got the Midnight Vanilla. Is the scent notes on here? Yes, thank God. Okay. Listen to this. Men, listen to me. This is a lesson for you. These are like, I want to say these are on sale for $10. That is a lot. And look at that bottle. That is manly. Okay. It's nice. Velvet Vanilla, Smoky Amber, and Lover's Skin. I hear a pot. I can hear a pen drop. Mic drop. Just saying. Lover's skin. Okay, let me sample it first because I'm scared, you guys. I'm scared I'm gonna hate it. Oh my fucking God, that is fabulous. But listen, here I go again with my scents. That smells like two become one, baby. Two become one. Like you finally got the girl. You love her so much. And you're doing all that love making and sweating and, you know, all the things. Twirling around in the sheets, getting hot and heavy. Oh, baby boy, this is, oh, listen, Jesus. Ooh, that is like an activated turn on. Like, I'm telling you, you guys need to. I'm trying to make the world a better place, and lots of people need to reproduce because the government's trying to kill us. If you didn't know, oh, I mean, I slipped. I didn't mean to say that. We need more cute babies. This is going to create new babies. When I tell you though, spray this on your, okay, so you got to spray it on your sheets and like kind of don't like have it on your bed, like all tight and crumpled up. You need to kind of like, if you have a clothesline, this is what I would do. Spray the shit out of it. Use like half the bottle, right? And then like let the outside air get to it. Oh my God. Oh my God, scrumptious. This is from Victoria's Secrets, and it's the room spray, which will get anybody in the mood in the room if it smells like this. You don't want your shitter to smell, you don't want your bathroom to smell like this. That ain't that cute. Use this for the bedroom, and holy crap, that just brought some memory. That's like black lingerie, lacy lingerie. Here we go. Like, we're gonna do, listen, this is hot and heavy sex. That's what this smells like. Let me tell you, I cannot understand. I'm not sponsored by any means by Victoria's Secrets. They don't pay me shit. They probably never will. But I'm just trying to help you guys out. It's got that little bit of smoke, little bit, but it's not, you need to make sure your AC is on because in the summer it gets super hot. This is more, it'll work even better in the fall and winter, but as long as you like it cold where you sleep, this is going to be just fine because it's got that little bit of smoke. Here we go. But it smells so good. Midnight Vanilla, and it does smell like lover's skin. Like, you know when you're laying in bed afterwards and you both have, she has her perfume on, you still have your cologne on. That's what it smells like. I mean, I like that smell. That's just me though. I mean, that is really good. Midnight Vanilla, that's the one you want. And they're $10 right now. And then there's that Paris Hotel. And this is Ooh La La. That's all it says. Like literally, ooh, oh wait, no. Okay. What does this one say? Come closer. Okay, so that Paris Hotel is golden saffron, rare woods, and jet set air. Okay, let's smell this one. Kind of curious. That's really unique. Smells really fucking good. I can smell a lot of saffron in that. Very woodsy, smells like a man's bed. Like a man that likes it wild. It is like, you're a wild man that likes to, 50 Shades of Grey, maybe? I mean, I don't know. Don't do that. Don't ever do that to me, Fresh Prince. That is like, no. That's danger. Danger zone. Don't, I'm not kidding. Don't put this on you and walk past me. Because, and I don't even have a uterus anymore. Somehow I'll be pregnant from across the room. Like that, it is that good. But listen, this is wild, man. This is not feminine at all. This is, it really isn't. Like, I'm sure, like, some single women would love for their bed to smell like a man was there. That's what it smelled like. Scheisse. You need to at least go into the store and tell me you don't feel the same way when you smell it. Well, now you will because it's in your head. No, the aliens didn't take my uterus. I have 6 kids. I was done. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I'm old too. Okay, this one's the Whipped Dream. And this one is Soft Creamy Heaven. Are we hearing that? Hey, Savage. And it is golden foam, powdered sugar, and pure cream. Well, maybe it'll smell like Lissa Shops was around in your sheets. Fresh Prince. Oh my heavens! Oh my God. That smells like I was in your bed. You guys, spray your fucking car down with this and make a girl jealous. If you really want her, make her jealous and be like, oh, nah, no one was here. They'll be like, there was a woman in your car. This, if you want to smell, you know what I mean? I've said this many times before. If you want to know what I smell like, go into a grocery store, grab the bag of marshmallows while they're still in there and put your head in them. Bury your fucking soul in those marshmallows. That's what I smell like. And a little bit of whipped cream. And a lot of fucking sugar. Like a dusting of powdered sugar. You guys get it. Fresh Prince, he understands the assignment. If you, oh my God, this would turn a man on in a heartbeat. If you're a woman, take it from me. I have 6 kids. I know what it takes to make babies, and I've had a lot of practice in between, and I could educate you guys on the ins and outs of sexual intercourse and love and romance and reproduction. And if you guys really want that class, sign up. eBay. No, just kidding. Temu.com. This is a dream. It's called Whipped Dream, but I can't believe they actually, because like in the comments, I'll read them. I'll be like, that's some bullshit. It's got to smell good, right? So I had to go. I took a chance on this. I had never smelled it. That is heaven. Spray your bed sheets down. If you want to remain single, spray this on your sheets. Be like, oh, Lissa Shops was in bed with me tonight. Okay. The Rose Bohemia is loves me, loves me not. Okay. I read that wrong. Petal Drops, Pink Musk, and Fresh Rain. I love the smell of rain. The dew or whatever it is, I love it because there is a smell to it. But I generally hate the smell of roses. I love roses. They're beautiful. And I like the smell of fresh roses, but like in a perfume scent, I generally hate it. Like I think it smells like old or something. It makes me think of a funeral. You know, don't bring me roses to my funeral. I mean, okay. You like the sexy spice stuff, Michael. I got you on that. Now, if I I will try this. I'm going to have to try it on my sheets first and get back to you because it's very rose. Okay. But if it's on sheets like I told you to do, spray, okay, wash your sheets, right? With a, just put a fabric sheet in there with them, unscented fabric sheet, make them fluffy. And then spray the shit out of them, right? But wait. Hang them up outside to dry, right? Or not. No, you don't want to put it in your dryer. Don't put it in your dryer. I changed my mind. I digress. Okay, I go backtrack on that statement. Get them out of the wash. Take them to the clothesline, pin them up, and spray the shit out of them with this, okay? I mean, spray the shit out of them and let the air the natural air just float through. This may be numero uno for me, but you got to give me a chance to test it. I don't want to give you guys the wrong review on this. This one, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give her a chance because she's pink and I love pink. That is really rosy though. I'm not going to lie. It smells like a lot of roses. I mean, maybe, could you mix the two? I'm going to use this to mix them. Okay, I'm going to spray this on. I just got that all over my skin. The Whipped Dream and the Rose. Let's try it. Oh my God, look what it did. Look what it did. It made it soft. What? Wait a minute. Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. Let me spray a little bit more rose on there because I'm smelling a lot of the sweet. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. But you have to mix the two. I just feel like, but let me try this on its own too. It might be really good on its own, but I mixed it with the Whipped Dream and it's, yeah, that's nice. It's like a sugared rose petal, like on top of a wedding cake or something. I used to have a cupcake business and I used edible flowers for a lot of things. Flowers, by the way, do taste good. Hibiscus, you know, just saying. That rose is heavy, even with the Whipped Dream. But you guys, scents just, like, I'm not even lying. It takes me to another place in time. And I think it should do that. It's like one of your main senses. It brings back core memories. When you smell something, does it not? Like if you smell a candle, it takes you back to a particular place that you remember right away, right? Normally. That's what it does. And that's why scents, I have PTSD. So a scent can like really fuck me up or it can really make my day and make me happy. And I feel like the things that make me happy when I go in public, I see people smile. I see kids go like, Mom, I smell like cookies around here. And I'm like, that's me. But we should make cookies or, you know, and go out and purchase that perfume or cologne for yourself. Do it. If it makes you happy, it's worth it. But I mean, you don't have to spend $500, you know, on a $10. I mean, I wouldn't wear this as you could. Fresh Prince is going to try to stop it, Fresh Prince. You're bad news. But my two favorite by far, I would say Midnight Vanilla, #1. And let me go over the scent notes. It's Velvet Vanilla, Smoky Amber, and Lover's Skin. This, my friends, don't be coming around me with this on. Do not be coming around, walk around me with this on, because that ain't right. I'm like warning you, don't ever do that to me because I got sharp teeth. And I have a fascination with vampires. Never mind. That's a whole nother story. I knew you were going to say that. Okay, in that Paris hotel is a sexy man, a wild sexual beast. That's this one. I wish I was a vampire. Yes, I have dreams of being a vampire. I wish. But in good ways. I wouldn't kill innocent people. I'd just make them vampires, like me. And we wouldn't feed off people, only like the people that need to go. You know. That smells so good. I almost want to say it smells like a horror house because in a horror house, I think of like, you know, the old Western horror houses and stuff. I think of like men's colognes, cigarettes, and like whiskey. This doesn't smell smoky, but it has that like that vibe, but it's playful. And that's what you want, isn't it? Most of the time. But don't be, if you want to go to sleep at night and not get like things going through your head, don't put this in your bed. This midnight vanilla though, Lord Jesus. And if you want to never sleep, men, put this in your bed. It'll make you think of Lissa Shops and everything she said about the fragrance. You'll never get sleep. I mean, it's good exercise. It's healthy. Listen, you guys, adult human sexuality, it needs to be talked about more on an educational level because there ain't nothing wrong with talking about sex. There ain't nothing wrong if you're at the legal age, doing it the legal way. There ain't nothing wrong with talking about it. This one, I'm going to have to play with. Like, on a... But, I mean, men, keep this out of your hands till I do some more with it. Get this one? Damn it. Just, okay, listen. These three, $30 for all three of them is what you're going to pay. And by the way, they have the reed diffusers in the same sense. So you could do both. And I feel like reed diffusers work. So reed diffusers, like that thing I have hanging from my my rear view mirror in my van, it has like a wooden, it works like a reed diffuser, but for your car. I would suggest getting the reed diffuser and using that oil in there to fill one of those. I believe those are like $8 right now. I'm going to get one and try it out. I'm going to have to go back to Victoria's Secrets then, guys. I guess, damn. We'll have to go back on Saturday or Sunday. It'll have to be Sunday. Bikini trivia is on Saturday, so that's going to take up most of the day. But yeah, it's on sale now, guys. Get it while it's on sale. And you'll thank me later, I promise. And I only did the scent. Oh, Jesus. That could be its own video. Real quick, like, hold on. Okay. Everyone. This is important. This is pertinent information I'm putting out here. Like, you would have to pay like a therapist a lot of money to learn this information. But hold on, you guys, it was on sale. Don't worry. But when I tell you I'm an addict when it comes to scents, you guys already know this. By the way, it's also a tax write-off for me if I haul it, so. But I only buy things that are on sale. Only buy things when they're on sale. Okay, so very sexy orchid. Okay, this one, the only reason I got this one is because I was like, what the fuck is this? I've never seen this before. Like I'm saying, semi-annual sale is like they bring out like even since that I've been retired, maybe. Um, but the longer they sit, like a perfume or cologne, the better they age so well. It's like you want an older one. Um, so I smelled this one. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be too floral. I saw it sitting there. I love the bottle. I fell in love with the bottle. But I'm like, it's gonna be too floral. I'm gonna hate it. Um, no, this is like that spicy. Almost, it almost has like a grape. Look how beautiful that is. Is that not? Amethyst is actually my birthstone. Um, by the way, the kids are playing. Don't think I have boys. They're fine. Look at that. If you have a lady, this was, I think the 3.4 ounce were 34.99. That's really good. This is like a $70 or $80, which I would never pay $80. But this is like one that it's not coming back, I guess. But that is nice, you guys. Okay, so this one, I don't even know what the notes are. Oh man, am I gonna have to look it up? Yes. But look at that. Like even the top, it's sleek. Why can't they put the notes on this shit ever? Like that really bothers me. That is like only a nighttime. Something I'd wear at nighttime. Because it's that like dark, spicy. Oh my God, I just got chills. You can see goose pimples on my arm. Oh my God, it's vampire-ish. But not in October. It's like vampire-ish in the spring and summer at night. That? I know Fresh Prince. Wait a minute. You know how professional I am. I already have this stuff ready. If you believe that, I can't lie, you guys. I can't do it. I can't do it. But I'm glad you guys love me so much because I love you too. And I couldn't do this without y'all. I'd be talking to myself and that becomes a problem. I talk to myself anyway, even when you guys aren't around. But work it. Okay. So it's $39.99. Worth it. If you have a woman or a wife, girlfriend, and if she doesn't like it, you can blame it on me. But you will like it on her. The notes are, come on, phone. Out of, you're going to have to get it in store because they don't have a lot of them. But it'll say it's not available in store. Go look at your store. It will be. Loved it. It smells so good. I never smelled it and it was just amazing. That's how I feel. Oh my God. What are the god dang notes? I'm looking, you guys, and hold on a minute. Dermatologist approved. I don't know about that. I wouldn't go by that. Where's the scent notes? Okay, here we go. All right. An opulent, let me hold it up while I talk about it because it's all in like how you Vanna White the shit out of it. No, I'm not sponsored. Come on, Victoria's Secrets. Die-hard fan. An opulent exotic orchid in an enchanted moonlight wood. You know, like the vampire thing? Decadent and deep. Very Sexy Orchid is an extension of our iconic Very Sexy fragrance. Lush blackcurrant shimmers with the freshness of citrus and pink pepper. Rich orris woods and orchid grow wild in the heart. Deep santal is softened by sheer patchouli. So patchouli I'm learning a lot about. It's something that they use in a lot of scents to kind of tie it together to help deepen the scent, but it's got that citrus. Like I said, it's not like a fall necessarily, like a deep fall scent. It's more of a summer, like after midnight, spring kind of scent. I probably wouldn't actually wear this one in the fall. I go spicier and darker. But this one is like I have never smelled anything even close to this. That's why I picked it up. I'm like, when you go into something saying, "Oh, I'm gonna hate it." Like it says orchid, it means flower. Like I don't generally go for the floral. This one, let me tell you, it's like let's have vampire. Like let's make out, bite each other. Like I don't know what you want to say. Um, I'm just gonna shut up because like this is like I don't even like the original very sexy at all. This one is just gives me chills. Um I'm just saying it's a good gift to get someone or it like do not get this for your mom because you don't want to imagine what, is going to go on. This is something you want to give to like a girlfriend or friends with benefits or, something like that. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's my kind of vibes. Okay. Anyway. Lady of the night. No, I'm just kidding. Not like that. Like, um, okay, this one I've went over with you guys in the past is the Daring. It smells like Fern Gully. What was her name in Fern Gully? The fairy, Callista or something like that. Fern Gully was like one of my favorite movies, way before Tinkerbell. Fern Gully was it for me because she was like she had darker vibes to her than Tinkerbell. That was a better movie. Just if you don't know what it is, what the hell? Why are you here? You need to go watch it, then come back. By the way, I have an I Dream of Jeannie costume. You guys want to see it? Like the real thing. The pants, like the bolero, like little coat, and like the bra. I have everything, and it looks just like Barbara Eden. By the way, I have her autograph. Love her. Best show ever. Anyway, we're on the Daring. So this is another one you should get her. Damn it. Where's the fucking it needs to talk about the scents. Okay. Fearless and dynamic. Daring is an unexpected fusion of airy freshness and earthy warmth. Let me tell you though, fragrance type is amber woody, but notes are bright bergamot. Bright. Okay, if it has bright in the notes, it's like versatile. Warm oak moss and bold amber. So maybe Tinkerbell got bitten and became a vampire. Maybe that would be more her. I don't know. But if you've seen Fern Gully, kind of like her, a little bit darker, more like I actually live in the woods and can fire a 249, and I have wings. I don't know. That doesn't make any damn sense. But you know where I'm going, right? Yes, that just controlled by Tinkerbell. Right. Ryan, that's a good one. Like That is fucking good. I need you guys to go and smell these. Please, for the love of God, take a photo and put it on like the community page that you guys actually did it. I'm telling you, you'll like agree. We'll be all in an agreement. Like, I'm not joking. You guys need to like get on it. Fuck yeah. That is so good. So good. Hey, Walter. Tinkerbell, jealous Tinkerbell. That's what this is called. Like, she's gonna fight. Like, some other hoe fairy came around and they're gonna like fight out in the woods, like mud wrestle. No, I wouldn't say mud wrestle, more, but it's good. It's daring. You guys, it's daring. But I don't know how they fucking do that. Victoria's Secrets. What? Stop it. And then, now I gotta look up this. I don't even know. It won't be on Victoria's Secret's website anymore because this is like a retired one. But it's the Bombshell Amalfi. So it's like a coconut. If you guys were here when I hauled like the little mini Bombshell summer fragrances, that was one of them in there. But I always have to have like, if there is a matching lotion, you have to, you know, it's a thing that has to happen. I don't know. Bombshell Amalfi notes. Okay. So this one is Victoria's Secret's Bombshell Amalfi is a woody citrus fragrance featuring 3 primary notes: sun-kissed tangerine, that's why I like it, coastal peony, and solar driftwood. Inspired by the Italian coastline, it balances a bright, fresh citrus opening with soft florals and a warm, grounding, woody finish. Okay, so I smell coconut, but if you've ever had a Tangelo, they're sweeter than a tangerine and they're smaller. They had Tangelo trees in Florida. I remember my grandpa, one of the ladies he mowed the lawn for at our church, she gave him like all the stuff from the tree. And I tried one and I'm like, this is the best shit I've ever had. It was like a candied tangerine. That's what it smells like. So if you think of tangerine, this has like a more, it almost smells, yeah, that's citrusy. That's not pineapple anymore. I smelled it in store and I'm like, I can't put my, it's not coconut, but it's like, gives you, it is like that Italian coast. Like I get that. And it's like an expensive smell. But I like this. Yeah, they're retiring this, and I don't think they should. But normally it's 25. It was $9. So yeah. But anyway, that is my haul from Victoria's Secrets, you guys. I have more coming in the mail, actually. Different stuff. But no, I don't buy this all with my own money. A lot of you guys sponsor these hauls and send me money. So I go and buy them and I'm able to review them. This does not come out of like my family's money. No. I wait till I have enough racked up for that account to go and do these reviews. That's why I do it all at once, because I don't want to have like 10 different, that's a lot. That's a lot of thought that comes into mind. But I really, 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 really hope you gentlemen get these room scents. Like I'm here for you guys. You guys, almost 80% of my subscribers are men. I'm trying to help you out. And God honest truth, I wouldn't show you something that I don't believe in, because then you buy it and never trust me again. And I'm not sponsored. I'm just giving you this information. I'm just curious to what you think about it. So go into the store, smell it, check out the hot chicks that work there, whatever. Talk to people, ask them about it. Be like, hey, I saw this girl, Lissa Shops. She was showing this for men, saying, it'll do this. Get her opinion. Okay? Get her opinion. And I'm telling you, she'll be like, she's right. Like, I need to make a community post. Do you guys want me to take pictures of it and like, so you guys have the picture in the post to go off of? I can do that. But I want you guys to go into the store. Go into the store and talk to people and be like, I'm here to make my bed smell like she told me. This girl over here. And then smell it for yourself. And you'll be like, oh my God, now I can trust her with everything. Because not everybody's nose is the same. We all smell things in a different way. And we all have different memories. But I'm telling you, if you guys are on my channel, you already kind of vibe with me. If you're still here anyway. A lot of people come in, you either love me or you hate me. It's like this, there's like, no, maybe I like you. No. At that point, you hate me. So you leave. But I'm telling you, if you vibe with me, you get what I'm putting down. On my channel, I'm just trying to help everybody out and trying to make life more romantic and more fun as much as we can. Some shit's just bullshit. I mean, bullshit thing called life sometimes, but it is what it is, and we got to make the best of it. But I'm just saying, there's people that actually have emailed me and said they hate me. Like, but it's okay, because the more I'm very aware of why people don't like me, because I'm very relatable, and some people get offended by that. Like, oh, she can get to me in that point. Some people feel like they're out of control when they let someone else like get to them, and I'm that get to you kind of girl. I dig deep when I talk about shit, and I know how to do that on a different level than most people do. I'm trying to influence you in an honest way. Like, and this could help you kind of way. Like, you, not anybody else around you. This could help. It can benefit you as a whole. And that's what I'm about. I don't really care about other people, but I'm just saying, like, if it benefits you, it's going to benefit those around you. So positivity spreads. None of that just made sense, did it? It's okay. I had a shot before I did this. One. But thank you guys for being here. I love you so much. Like, this means that's like part of my channel. I love you guys so much. You guys are part of my soul, part of my being. I don't have friends. I move around every 2 years. You guys are portable besties. Like, and that sounds so stupid on so many levels, but you really are for me. You guys are my community that gets me. There's so many people in my everyday life that don't get me. I can never say these things to them, nor would I try. This is my creative bullshit channel. I don't know. You guys, it's just a big jumble of fucking mess. But this is who I am. Either you take it or you leave it. But you know what? We're all in this thing called life together that sometimes really fucking sucks. And I really hope I'm that person that can make you laugh. Most of all, make you laugh and make you feel like you're important and loved, because you are. To me, if I met any of you guys, which I plan on doing meetups, I would absolutely need a group hug. Like, I would hug each of you individually, because I have grown to love you guys and have a heart for you guys. And there's like this level of trust, which is kind of weird. But when people are in here day in and day out, I have guttural instincts that most people don't have about people. And that's why I block certain ones and let certain ones stay. I'm like, they're still good people, you know? Um, but I feel like we have created this fucked up family. I don't know. Like, I'm not a comedian. I'm just fucking batshit crazy. That's all. Um, but thank you guys for your support and like, like I said, I don't care about the numbers. I don't care about subscriber numbers. I care about views. That comes from like people. I need you guys to still watch my videos. I know you're on my live and you see what I'm hauling. I need you guys, like, your support, like watching the videos once they're edited is huge to me. Watch I know you guys, a lot like Justin, you're on here live with me all day sometimes, but you still go and watch those other videos and comment. That's what I need for support. I want to know, I want you guys to show YouTube that you actually genuinely like my channel because it helps, it is what it is. Um, YouTube pays me very little and that ain't what it's about. Because my family makes enough to be comfortable. But my husband may be retiring, and that retirement is not the same as regular income. So I'm trying to fill that. I've never been like the breadwinner of the family. I've never brought in much money. I've been a stay-at-home mom for so long. Like I pulled in I love retail. I've done Spirit Halloween. I worked at Spencer's Gifts during the holiday season. I love it. I love the type of people that shop there. They vibe with me, and it's not work, except when they make me put the costumes back in the package the way. That's fucking a nightmare. They took me off of fitting rooms because of that. They're like, you don't know how. No, I don't. I don't know how to put it back in the way it came. You try to fall. You need like an air condenser to get that shit back in there that way. But go to hell, but I'm a little nutty. But I'm 42 years old. I don't really give a shit. If you don't like me, you can leave. But if you come in here talking shit about any of my friends in here, you can go to hell, and you're out of here. But the vibe needs to stay. Unless I'm driving, sometimes is it violent? I mean, maybe it goes that way. I try really hard to keep that part of me like, but sometimes it rears its ugly head and I get angry and it sounds like I'm the exorcist or something. Well, I have a little bit of that going on too, but I'm relatable. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna have to edit all that crap out of this video, but thank you guys for being here. I hope you genuinely know that I am not going to try to get you to get something that I think is bullshit. I like this one. I wouldn't really go toward it. But that's me. Some people like the smell of rose. I'm not really. I want a bakery, or spice. But floral doesn't really do it for me on most on a general vibe. I'm not a floral. I'm like a gourmand and spice. Like that is it. That is like my realm of like that's my personality. You can poke my stomach and like I'm like a fucking or pinata. Candy's gonna spill out. I eat nothing but sugar and Burger King. Like that is this girl right here is made up of. And sometimes I eat pickles. I like the oh my god, I'm still talking. Okay, I meant to say bye. But definitely join us for a live, you guys. The tribe here is amazing. Come in and chat, be a part of the channel. Don't just subscribe. I don't want you to subscribe unless you plan on coming to a live. It would not benefit you. Watching my videos, you're going to think I'm a crazy moron. You have to see it on a live. You have to chat with the people in the chat room. They're amazing. It's like family, and it'll all come together, because right now it's like a big old fucking mess. You feel me? You're probably clocked out by now. But listen, I love y'all. I don't care where you're from, where you came from. I care about where you're going. We're going places, you guys. We can do this together. Positive, half a cup half full, not half empty. Let's put that. Let's fake it till we make it. It's a thing. I'm here right along with you through the good and the bad, and I love this place. I love YouTube for what it's given me, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I can talk to people from all over the world anytime I want. So just remember, reach out to those around you. Always be there. Always be that hand to hold. Always be that person to help out. Even though you don't think you can do anymore, you can. God only puts things in your life that you can handle. If it's presented to you, I'm telling you, you can do it. Dig deep. But I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye. Wow, I got emotional. It's that thing. This is like diabolical, biblical. This represents me now. At this stage of my life, it represents acceptance, love, caring. I will hold your hand through the hardest times. I have that tattooed on me. Hold my hand is like Lady Gaga sings it. Who's the Hootie and the Blowfish saying "Hold My Hand," and it all represents generally the same type of thing. Be there for someone that can't do it anymore, that thinks they can't do it anymore. Be the one to bring people up. That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying put yourself in danger. I'm saying go out of your way, though, to help people if they need to be helped. That is a huge thing. And that's the best part of my channel is, when you guys do that emoji, like it is huge. It symbolizes so much, like globally. I know my boobs look like globes, but I mean, we're not talking about that. Get your mind out of the damn gutter. I know a heart is a lady's butt. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Like, I can't even keep my head straight when I'm filming because, like, I see the comments and I'm like, my mind goes, I'm like, okay, I got to cover that conversation. I got to cover that topic. And you guys are like my notes, but notes I didn't really want to go over. That makes sense. And it does. But do you understand what I'm saying? Like, why I say people either love me or they hate me. It's been like that my whole life because the kind of personality I have. People that I think I reach at a level that they didn't know they need to be reached are uncomfortable with me. Craig, stop it. Stop it. No, we're not. I'm going on Naked and Afraid. Do you guys want to try out with me? We'll see who gets on there and who dies. Just it'll be more like the Hunger Games, but naked. Wouldn't that be so fucking phenomenal? That would be so great. Okay, let's get on. I want to show you guys the background real quick. I do want to hold these other things, but we got to get to the romance. Okay, real quick though. Hey guys, welcome back. Oh my god, I sounded like a cheerleader that I didn't want to sound like. But that smokes like a pack a day. Okay. So if you guys didn't know, I read romance books on my channel. And I'm big on backgrounds. If you go back to my earlier books, even some sorry, that itches. Back to my like Christmas books, I have like backgrounds that match it because it's all about the feels and the vibes, and it is what it is. And this better be better than I think it's going to look. Okay, so I'm currently reading a ranch series, and this is the one we're on, called Wild Love by Elsie Silver. Takes place in the mountains, you know. We got to get that mountain vibe going on. So, this does not look as realistic as I thought it was going to. Fuck my life. Actually, it might. Hold on. This might work. That looks so, like, cartoonish. That's not how it looked. And like, can you guys see it? But it'll still look neat in the background. But that's, like, I live near mountains, but 2 hours away from them. So they look like fake. And it looks like a painting when you look at them. So this might be okay. But it's got the stream and the... Can you guys see it? I'm trying to hold it up. And the rocks, do you see it? But, look at that sunset. Isn't that beautiful? You guys, we were stationed in Colorado Springs. I've been to the top of Pikes Peak. It is like heaven. Okay, but anyway. Okay, so that's that video. But make sure, if you want to romanticize your life, stick around and read this with me. And have it read to you. Romance is a huge thing, especially as you get older. It's easy to like fall out of that. And, you know, if you've been married a while, it's like everything is just like, you got to make time for it. No, bitches, listen. Do it. I'm not saying break the law. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, how do I put this? Public, maybe, but not like do things that could live outside the box, okay? Live outside the box, make things sexier than they need to be. Go that extra mile. Put that background up. Spray the room down with, and like, don't get real flowers. Go to Victoria's Secrets and make it smell that way, like better than that. Put the fake flowers there. Put the spray down, because sometimes flowers don't like give me what they should. But these sprays and shit, like, don't be wearing it. Don't be wearing it around me. But yeah, romanticize your life. That's what this channel is all about. And it's about coming together, talking to people, having fun as much as we can, shooting the shit, learning shit we never thought we would need to learn from me. This is an adult channel, if you have not realized that by now. Usually you have to show ID if it catches that you're a child. My daughter has to show proof that she's over 21 to come into the live. So I know that's how it has been working, and that's where I need it to stay, because nothing on here is appropriate if you're under 18. So adults need their channel. They need their romance. We need to turn the TV off, turn on the romance, turn on live book readings. Let's get back to the way things should be, and come together as a community, because romance is romance no matter where you are in the world. And that's one thing we have together. Like, it's love. To love and accept. And sex may be different all over the world. That culture to culture, it is extremely different. But love in general is widespread, as it should be. And that's what my channel is all about. We're about like having a good time and cherishing others around us and learning from them and having a good time. Friday nights are an amazing time. But also, I show you guys real life, and you guys are always there to pick up the pieces when I can, which is crazy because you don't think you're doing that. But making me laugh is like, laughter is the best medicine. And yeah, I know this is about a background, but it's so much more than a background. It is the vibe I want you to get when you come to my channel is that you're welcome here, and you're welcome to say the things you want to say, you know, in due respect. But yeah, I hope you stick around. I hope you love my channel. I hope you love the people that love my channel and respect me and are here as followers. Definitely hit your bell notification, join us for a live. And at the end of your day, check out my daily lives and kind of gauge if you might not be comfortable here. I hope you are, but there's no organization or rhyme or reason about it. It's just what it is. It's crazy. Life is a big, crazy mess, but it's fun. And that's what this channel is about. So I hope you join. I hope you subscribe. If you subscribe, please be a part of it. Don't just subscribe. It's not going to help my numbers. Be a part of it. Like my channel. You know, even if you tune into the lives, watch my videos, comment on the videos, give me some shout outs. You know, all that stuff makes me feel amazing that I'm staying up late to edit these videos and in the middle of the night for a reason, and they're being enjoyed. But anyway, I enjoy you guys so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Okay, let's get on with the romance. I'm gonna have to. Oh, fuckity fuck. I thought I charged this motherfucker. Oh, baby, when the lights go out. Wow, did you see the wrinkles? Light to dark. It's going to be a minute because listen, this ring light is fucking up. But what do you guys think of the background? Do you like it? Thank you, Walter. Yes, if you want to view like bikini content, Victoria's Secret, try on hauls, you have to be a platinum member to do that. I do those on live so everybody can see them if you catch them. If not, like I have anything bikini related after it goes live is for platinum only. So if you like that kind of content, and one of the reasons I do that is because not everybody cares to see that. And number two, it makes YouTube more accepting. It's not nudity. I don't show nudity, but I like to keep that separate because I do have a lot of women that are subscribed that don't need to, you know, they don't care about that. So I try to keep it, you know, on that side. But you're on copper. Listen to me. You guys, I don't know. This better be getting into the sexy part. I keep thinking it is, and then it's like they back down. I'm like, just go for it. You know? Just fucking go for it. It's 94 degrees right now in California. It goes from 64 in the morning to like 94, 95 in the afternoon. But it's dry heat, which is super crazy because I was born and raised in Florida, which is full of humidity. Here, like my skin hates it because it can't stay hydrated. And I don't believe in drinking water. I'm like, where's the tequila? Like, screw water, you know? Why? It's a waste of time. No, I'm just kidding. You are a goofball, Fresh Prince. That's why I like you. We get along. I vibe with you, Fresh Prince. You're fresh. Wait a minute. That didn't come out right, did it? Probably not. Hold on. Is that charging? No, no, stop. Right. And didn't Jesus turn water into wine? I mean, his disciples, like, if you, no matter what religion you are, everybody knows about that part. Like, I mean, I'm just, it is what it is, right? Man, my boobs still itch. I'm I'm having like a medication reaction. By the way, that's why I'm like breaking out all over. It's not the perfumes or anything. It's medication allergic reactions are some of the worst skin like reactions, and I've been tearing off skin lately, so it's bad. And usually I have like pretty decent skin, but that told me otherwise. Yeah. So, and let me tell you a quick story. So, when I'm a born again Christian. I'm not going to get into Christianity. I'm just telling you like a story. Um, when we were stationed in South Carolina, I was kind of at a part of my life where I needed it. I needed something, faith in something. So I'm a born again Christian. And I remember going into is a Southern Baptist church, and never been Baptist. I always went to a Presbyterian church growing up, or like non-denominational type thing. Um, so Baptist was like, wow, eye opening for me. Um, so I came in one day, and this is right after. No, it's before I was baptized. I think, yeah, it was before. Um, And I told the pastor, I'm like, it's a Sunday morning, and me and my friend Elizabeth were out drinking the night before, which is frowned upon. So I came in, and I'm like, Pastor Westmoreland, sorry, but I'm still like a little bit hungover. And he's like, wow, we're not the Catholic religion. You don't have to. But I'm like, I don't know why I said that to him. And everybody kind of giggled because I think people liked me there because I was trying, you know? But I am who I am. I'm funny. I can't, I try to be serious in situations like that. And sometimes I just can't be. But I think the Lord treats me differently. I'm like, He gives me grace. Um, so, so my dad, one day, I told him about that. He's like, if you're a Catholic, you would never leave confession. I'm like, I'd be right next to you in the booth, Dad. So go ahead with yourself. Go ahead. Oh, so I was in the army. My husband's active army now. I was only in for 4 years, and I was stationed in Europe. But yeah, for the past 18 years, we've moved with the kids every 2 years. It's crazy, y'all. It's a crazy life. Um, so I always say we're professionally homeless because we haven't grown roots because you can't. Um, so we're at the stage where he's been in over 20. Like, does he want, like, it depends on this next opportunity whether he retires out of here or um we're trying to get back closer to home, which home is Florida. But if I'm from like the Pinellas County area, which is super expensive, um, car insurance is through the roof. So we can't necessarily go back there. Where I would like to go is like Savannah, Georgia, which is like a 6 hour trip to Tampa. And I love Georgia. You guys, I love Georgia. I love River Street. I love country. I love country people. Um, there's just something about it, you know? But anyway, let's get um, my life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Kind of like you guys said about my channel. Like my mom, I told her the other day, I told someone A guy came in here and was saying really rude shit. And I'm like, oh, you just have small penis syndrome. And she's like, oh my God, you said that? Like, my mom never cusses or anything like that. I'm like, Mom, I don't care. It's an adult channel. And she's like, oh, well, you found your niche. You found your place because you can apparently say that. I'm like, I'm not really supposed to. But it is what it is. Okay. Oh, wow. Only 18 minutes to film. Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome back. We're here to continue Wild Love by Elsie Silver. As you know, she's my absolute favorite author because it's the feels. It's just the feels. And we left off on chapter 15, forward page 140. My sister is babysitting for you? Wes sounds disbelieving as he turns the steering wheel off his truck with his palm. She's not babysitting. Cora is 12, and Rosalie offered. They're having pizza and watching Legally Blonde. He snorts. Rosie never offers to babysit for me. That's because one of your kids is feral, and I stop what I'm saying, realizing I've stepped in it. Wes just chuckles. Don't be weird. You can say it. One is feral and the other doesn't talk. I mean, he talks to you and Mia. Doesn't much help a babysitter though, does it? His tattooed fingers rap against the steering wheel. Fine with me, smart kid. He'll do it when he's good and ready. Then we'll all be wishing he'd shut up. Leave it to Wes to be totally nonplussed by his son's selective mutism. Where I'd be giving myself anxiety and researching the hell out of every option out there, Wes just goes with it, following his son's lead. That's what I have to do. Ollie is lucky to have you. Wes grins almost manically. Nah, I'm lucky to have him. That kid has taught me a lot about life. And I don't doubt it. Becoming a dad changed Wes, put him on a different path. He and Mia may not have been written in the stars, but he and those babies were. I think they might have saved him, actually. It wasn't until they came around that he stopped doing crazy, dumb shit. But I still... You missed the turnoff, I say, when we blow past the bar on the lake. The one that has a bowling alley in the basement, arcade games, pool tables, and a restaurant upstairs. Wes scuffs. No, I didn't. That's where the tourists go. Rose Valley Alley is where Dad's night out happens. Fuck me, this is cheesy. Do you really call it Dad's night out? Yeah, what the fuck else would I call it? Grown men who have children meet at a bowling alley one night every other week? Every other week? Yeah, man, it's a league. Ladies' night is on Thursday. Men's night is the next. We take a short break between seasons. This is spring season. I thought it was once a month or something. Dude, you're lucky it's not once a week. In a bigger town, it would be. I gape at my friend. We've always stayed in touch and met up here or in this city. We may not have always been based in the same place. We may even be opposites. But West is my longest standing friend and absolutely my most loyal. But this bowling obsession, I don't know what to make of it. Lucky, right. Wes laughs at my clear dread, and before I know it, we pull up in front of an old building on the side of the highway. Drilled onto the top frame at the roof is a large cutout, 2 bowling pins, and a bowling ball, creating an unusual silhouette against the setting sun in the mountain's peaks. Neon signs flash out front, advertising everything's from open to neon bowling to wings and beer. We park and follow a dock-like wooden walkway to the front door. Inside, balls crash against wood, and the sign out front didn't lie. It indeed smells like wings and beer. My kind of place. A piece of cardboard taped to one post near the front desk proclaims, "Welcome to Men's League," and I can't help but laugh. This is so small town. Weston, how you doing, pal? A large man with pink cheeks and a bright smile calls out from behind the till. I try not to stare at how the buttons on his striped bowling shirt look ready to burst. Just great, Frankie. Got a 4th for the team here. Can we do all the registration paperwork after? West hikes a thumb toward the lanes, where people are milling about. I'd rather get him introduced to the gang. You bet. You're on 6 tonight, the man replies before shifting his attention to me. What's your shoe size? 13? Do bowling shoes fit differently? The man chuckles and pulls out a pair of shoes, tossing them on the countertop. Here you go, big fella. They should fit. I grab them and follow Wes further into the alley, feeling like a nervous kid heading to a brand new school. I think of Cora, her fearlessness. If she can waltz into a new town and a new school and a new house with a dude she barely knows, I can join a fucking bowling league. Here we go. Wes slaps my shoulder as he gestures me forward. Guys, this is Ford. A man with close cropped dark hair, a few streaks of gray in it, glances up from where he sits tying his shoes. He's got dark eyes, an unfriendly face, and where he's not as tall as I am, he's got a bulk that I don't. He looks like he hates me, and I haven't even opened my mouth yet. That's Bash, Wes says, or Sebastian, but the full name is a mouthful, you know? Oh, good, my new contractor. In this here, Wes pushes an old wiry man toward me, is Crazy Clyde. Crazy Clyde is wearing a dirty trucker hat with the Rose Valley Alley logo on it and a suspicious glare on his face. It still seems like just calling him Clyde would be less of a mouthful. Who's this? The man's watery eyes narrow. My friend Ford, Wes explains again. Fords are shit cars. Can't trust them. Jesus. Well, good thing I'm not a car. I smirk back at him. Wes laughs, but no one else does. Where are you from? Calgary originally, I guess. The man makes a spitting motion. City folk. Can't trust them. Clyde, shut up. It's the first thing Bash says as he finishes tying his shoes. Don't trust you either. I told you the Denver airport is the Illuminati headquarters, and you went there anyway. And you? He spins on West. You're too fucking happy, joking around all the time. It's like you don't even care that the government is tracking you on that phone you carry everywhere. It's true. West pulls his phone out and waves it in front of Clyde. This one? They can go ahead and track me. They'll get real bored real fast. He turns to me. Clyde lives on the other side of the mountain with no electricity or running water, but he makes an exception for beer on tap every other Thursday. Clyde grumbles something that sounds an awful lot like, you mouthy little shit, before he turns away to take a sip of his beer. I don't know whether to laugh or just stand here in stunned silence. Clyde is truly a walking, talking mountain town stereotype. I turn wide eyes back to West and blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. Does Rosalie know about him? She'd have a blast talking to this guy. West snorts and waves the server over. She knows about him, but has yet to meet him. That would be quite the showdown. As West orders us a couple of beers, another man approaches. He's tall, taller than me, which is unusual at 6'3". But this guy does it. Long legs, long arms, even his neck appears to be unusually long. Bash stands, coming to my side to face him. He crosses his arms and says nothing. He'd look tough if not for the two-tone bowling shoes on his feet. Hi, I'm Too Tall, the man says. The team captain for the High Rollers. We'll be playing each other tonight. He sticks his hand out and I laugh as I shake it because that was a weird introduction. The tall dude doesn't laugh and neither does Bash. They stare off like this is fucking serious. I'm Ford. I don't think you're too tall at all. What's your name? Sounds like something. I ask as I draw my hand away to the sound of Wes snicker behind me. Too tall. I blink. This guy can't be serious. He wants me to call him Too Tall as his actual name? Right, but what's your big boy name? That gets me an amused grunt from Bash and a sneer from Too Tall. Without telling me his real name, he turns and walks away, tossing a parting snipe over his shoulder. Good luck tonight. You're going to need it. That's all it takes. One pretty sentence, and I'm suddenly very interested in this bowling league. Because fuck this guy. And his dumb nickname, and his high school attitude, and his bowling shirt, which matches all the guys he walks back over to. West hands me a beer and laughs. I fucking hate Too Tall. Bash nods. Can't trust him. Neck is unnaturally long, Clyde grumbles. And me? I hold my beer up, a toast to the opposing team. Thanks, Stretch. Appreciate it. Stretch. Bash huffs out the word, and it almost sounds like amusement coming from him. I like that. We don't beat the stupid high rollers and their stupid. Wait, hold on. I gotta redo this. We don't beat the stupid high rollers and their stupid matching outfits, but I have a hell of a lot more fun than I thought I would. Chapter 16, Rosie. Cora yawns so wide that I wonder if it hurts. Her hands curl into fists and her dark lashes flutter shut. I smile softly at her, propped up against the opposite arm of the couch. For all her sarcastic one-liners and no-nonsense persona, she looks very young right now. I wonder when she last got a hug. The last one I got was from my dad when I pulled up unexpectedly at my parents' house. I like this movie, she announces, settling into the couch as we bask in Elle Wood's victory. I push my feet, clad in fuzzy socks, under her blanket and give her legs a slight nudge. It's all the pink, isn't it? My little storm cloud. She scuffs and rolls her eyes, nudging my legs back with her own. I don't hate pink. I curve a teasing brow at her. Her eyes flash up to the neon scrunchie in my hair. I think it looks nice on you. Thank you. But you're pretty. It makes sense. My head tilts as I regard her. We had a fun night. It was wholesome. We ate too much pizza. I did up root beer floats for us. We made fun of Ford behind his back and laughed. She even told me about school where she's found 2 other little storm clouds to roam with. And I love that for her. What I don't love is what she just told me. Anyone can wear pink, Cora. And you aren't just pretty. You're beautiful inside and out. And that has nothing to do with the colors you wear. I wave a hand over her, or in your case, shades. You could wear pink if you wanted. Her eyes drop and her fingers fiddle with the blanket as the credits roll across the screen. Do you ever feel like I don't know, just want to recreate yourself? Goddamn, talk about an unknowing punch to the gut. You're talking to the girl who freaked out and fled her life less than a week ago. So yeah, I know that feeling. I've done it successfully a few times. Cora nods, a question on her face as she rolls her lips together. This time, I rub my foot against her leg to reassure her. Hey, Cora? She lifts her eyes to look at me. Pink and black go great together. If you want to wear pink, do it. 10 out of 10, you can pull it off. I mean, come on. You've got the genetics for the world's hottest billionaire. At that, she huffs out a giggle, dropping her chin shyly. If anyone says anything, just scowl at them and say, do you even know who I am? Now she laughs. I'd milk the hell out of the title if I were you. You could too, if you wanted. Her eyes dance with amusement, and my gaze flicks back and forth between them. I don't think I look young enough to convince people that Ford is my daddy. I broke every speed limit to get to you. That fucking sentence has played on repeat in my head all day. I've thought about it countless times, to the point I'm not sure it holds any meaning anymore. Except the fact I'm obsessing over it does mean something. But does it mean something coming from him? Or was it off the cuff? Was it even true, or was he fucking with me? Right back down the rabbit hole I go. Are you going to go back to the city? Cora's question drags me out of my spiral. Sorry? Are you going to move back? Wow, most people get to warm up with simple kid questions before they get hit with the hard-hitting ones. Sucks to be you, Cora says with a snotty little shrug. I can't decide if that makes me want to laugh or cry. So I prop my head back on the couch and stare up at the wooden beam stretching across the ceiling. I don't know. I feel this pressure to live that city life, you know? I'm the first person in my family to go to university. Staying here in Rose Hill would have been simple, but I made it out. I did the thing. It feels counterproductive to come back here in some ways. And yet, my lips quirk. The girl should become a journalist with all her hard-hitting questions. And yet, I love it here. It feels like home. The condo in the city doesn't. That life doesn't. It feels like I'm in a race that I don't give a flying fuck about winning. One I'm signed up for just to say I took part. What about your boyfriend? She says the word with a dose of disdain I didn't see coming. Next time you ask me that, make sure you are. That's the sentence I obsessed over last night. The sentence is the reason I stayed up all night reading my journal, trying to affirm to myself that I have all these entries that prove Ford and I hate each other the way we've always said we do. But now, as an adult, I'm not sure they read that way at all. I went looking for proof there's nothing between us, and all I found was evidence to the contrary. I feel like one of those cartoon characters with stunned eyes and question marks circling above their head. Ryan? Yeah. I'm starting to think he's avoiding me. I messaged him today, told him that if he couldn't make it out here sooner, I wanted to come back for a visit next weekend. I left out the part about how by visit I meant breakup, but apparently he's going to be away with work again. He's already moved on, I'm telling you that. You asked me about recreating yourself, and I think that he and I both have. We've changed. Our lives have changed. Sometimes you grow together, and sometimes you grow apart. If I go back, it won't be for him. It'll be for myself. It's the first time I've given voice to that realization. I've thought about it a lot. Maybe I've been dragging it out longer than necessary, paralyzed by feelings of obligation. But you don't just blow up a 2-year relationship with a decent person without sleeping on it, without being sure. Somewhere along the way, I've come to realize I wasted a lot of years chasing a life I thought I was supposed to have. Spent a lot of time checking off milestones I thought I was supposed to reach, achieving goals I thought I was supposed to, that were supposed to make me feel like I'd finally accomplished something. I was chasing a fantasy that was supposed to satisfy me. And Ryan was part of that fantasy, the one that I was supposed to want. But now I know I don't want what I'm supposed to, and there's no coming back from that. I'm going to look him in the eye, say it to his face, and give him a hug when I end it. I respect him enough for that. That's very mature of you. Cora nods like she's impressed, and I clear my throat to cover a laugh. Thank you, I say simply. And you know, if I move back, you don't have to worry. Ford was adamant about coming with me to pick you up today, so he knows what to do. You're in good hands. Cora snorts and hides behind her hands as she bursts into a fit of girlish giggles. That's not why he went with you. My face scrunches in confusion. What do you mean? Of course it is. No. Cora grins, mischief dancing in her eyes. It's because I told him about the other perv dads eyeing you up. I scut. Ford doesn't care about that. Don't recreate yourself as someone oblivious, Rosie. It doesn't suit you. Oh my God. She pats me on the leg like I'm dumb, hops off the couch and gives me a quick and borderline awkward hug. Thanks for tonight. I had fun, even with all the pink. Then she's off to bed, and I'm left spiraling just like I have been for the past 24 hours. I wake to the feel of calloused fingers gently pushing my hair behind my ear. A corduroy pillow, both velvety and ribbed, rubs against my cheek. The smell of fried chicken, beer, and sandalwood swirls in my nostrils. That's the kind of shit I want. Yes. When I pry my eyes open, I'm faced with Ford looking rugged and heart-stopping as he sits on the coffee table watching me. Broad shoulders straining against his brown leather jacket, strong thighs filling out a pair of faded blue jeans. Even his stupid, expensive leather boots are still on his feet. Like he saw me lying here when he walked in and came straight for me. I broke every speed limit to get to you. Hey, I murmur as I sit up. Sorry I fell asleep once Cora went to bed. Not before. I swear, I was responsible. He smiles softly and reaches forward as if to stroke my hair again, but he quickly withdraws and props his elbows on his knees. I knew you were. Hold on, let me delete some of this. Hold on. Because I'm running out of memory. So I have to delete some of my older videos. Hold on just a minute. Damn. That's what it comes down to, you guys, when you're a YouTuber, is memory on everything. My memory has been gone for a while. I'm talking about the phone. Hey, JJ. Yay. Yay, JJ's here. You guys don't know. Me and JJ are like this. Where's... Oh, please let me have enough to finish this. Hey, Best Eva. Hold on. Baby, when the lights go out. Hold on, I got a song for everything now because Justin. I'm speaking lyrics like I never knew I could. Hold on. See? It keeps happening. Okay. Hold on. That's like, I'm looking a little old today. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. I wait to feel, wait. How is bowling? I ask, pulling in a deep breath, trying to wake myself up. The grin he hits me with is almost blinding, especially since he usually keeps it hidden behind a scowl. Are you drunk? No. He rakes a hand through his hair with a raspy chuckle. I had fun. It was stupid, but also relaxing. Social? I'm suddenly aware of how dim the light is, how quiet the house is, and how close we are. I'm suddenly self-conscious as hell. Right on, I wince. That sounded dumb. Well, yeah, I'm happy to do a girls' night with Cora on the days you have bowling. With a hushed laugh, I unfold my body and stand. The couch and the table are so close, I find myself standing between his knees. His green eyes glow like he's drinking me in for the first time. His stubble just the right length to lend him a slightly unpolished look. Huh? Who? What? Okay. Quit interrupting. What's so funny? You, bowling. I drag my front teeth over my bottom lip. His eyes trace the motion and my skin itches. You can crash here if that's easier. You could just sleep over on those nights. When I glance down, his fingers are clamped onto his thighs, bracketing where I stand between them. They better be. Sorry, calm down. Calm down, it's not there yet. I'm struck by the whiteness of his knuckles, the clear tension in his body. I wonder what he'd do to me with those hands if he just let go. Next time you ask me that, make sure you are. I clear my throat and think of West. I think of Ryan. I think of what a mess I am right now and resolve that no one needs my current personal life added to their plate. Then I step around his knee. Oh, nah, I'll get out of your hair. I just want to check on Cora before I go. Rosie, wait. Before I can step out from between his legs, his hands let go. They go from gripping that table to holding me in place. One big, strong palm on the outside of each thigh. Sorry. Damn. All the air freezes in my lungs, but the skin beneath my leggings sizzles. Stop it, Dad. You're getting in the middle of my romance. All the air freezes in my lungs, but the skin beneath my leggings sizzles with throbbing heat. I can't look away from it. His hands, my legs. It makes me want to step closer, but instead, I just focus on forcing myself to keep breathing and watch. He does the same. When I peek at him, he appears entranced, motionless. Seconds pass, but neither of us moves. My heart beats so hard it aches. And then he finally sucks in a ragged breath and turns his eyes up to me. They're wild and green and brimming with heat. Thank you for all your help. I offer him a simple, speechless nod. I feel his fingertips pulse on my legs, and that spurs me to step away from him. His hands lose contact, and I fight the urge to move back into them. I'll be right back, I whisper with a soft tremor to my voice. His head doesn't turn to follow my motion, but he nods all the same. With a deep breath, I dash upstairs, deciding not to overthink what was a simple thank you. We've touched before, it's nothing new, and I can't go there right now anyway. I wince as the floorboards creak beneath me, letting out a sigh of relief when I poke my head into Cora's room. With her black sheets and bright red lava lamp, it really feels like Dracula's lair in here. I love that shit. What I blah, blah, blah. But I pull my hair down and drop the neon pink scrunchie on her bedside table all the same before taking a moment to watch her. She looks downright sweet when she's sleeping. She's pretty enough to wear any fucking color she wants. And as I watch her sleeping form, I make a silent vow to teach her as much. When I turn to leave, I skid to a halt because Ford followed me up here and has caught me basically baby gazing at his sleeping daughter. An expression has fallen over his face that I can't quite place. It's soft, laced with longing. We exchange no words, but as I pass him, his hand hovers over the small of my back. A whisper of a touch, nothing more. He trails me down the stairs and goes for my jacket, holding it up with the signature bitchy look back on his face, right where it belongs. I'm walking you home, he whispers roughly. There's no may. There's no Rosie would you like. It's just a fact. That is what he's doing, and I suspect if I told him not to, he'd ignore me and do it anyway. So I shrug and say, okay, before sliding my arms into the sleeves. We step out into the cool night and turn toward the lake. I could take the main road, but step by step, it's probably 3 times as far. Plus, I love to pass by the water, especially when it's dark out like tonight. When the soft lapping against the shore is the loudest thing within earshot and the crescent moon casts a shimmering reflection off the inky water. There is water in Vancouver, but not like this. Not water like glass. Not water that smells like fresh rain. You can leave me here, I say when we get to the fence line. I may go hang on the dock for a bit. Try to get my bearings. But Ford doesn't pick up on my need for space. Instead, he nods and follows me onto the dock, hands shoved into his jean pockets. I could tell him to get off my dock, stomp my feet, fall back into our comfortable bickering. But I'm too tired tonight. There's a softness between us right now that I don't want to ruin. And whether or not I want to admit it to myself, I like that he followed me out here. We both stop at the edge of the dock, side by side, taking it in. I miss this, I murmur. He's quiet for a few beats and then, same. It's so uncivilized out here. It's hot, it's cold, there's snow, there's fire, bears, cougars, leeches. I miss the heart-pounding excitement of being somewhere so untamed. We were so carefree when we were kids here, weren't we? From the corner of my eye, I see him give a stern nod. The city gets monotonous. It changes you. You adapt, and you almost forget what this feels like. My heartbeat quickens. I know he's talking about living in the city, but somehow my brain interprets it as more. I don't think I forgot what this place feels like. I was just so focused on being the bright spot for my family, the fun-loving, career-driven child, that I ignored any twinges of longing I had for it. Do you think you'll go back? He rocks on his feet as he says it. Cora asked me the same thing tonight. Yeah? What did you tell her? That this feels like home. This job is yours for as long as you want it. I grin up at him until I drive you crazy enough that you lose it and fire me. He's going to fire her for all the right reasons, all right? Hopefully. I'm ready. I'm getting tingly. I hate that. Whew. He snorts. Do your worst, Belmont, but we should make it more official. I'll file that resume and you can send me your references. Then no one can ever say you got a handout. I freeze. References. Why had I not thought of references? I want to hug him for knowing I'd never want to be perceived as getting a handout. And I want to pull the tiny hairs at the back of his neck for reminding me that my references are royally fucked. My breathing speeds up as my anxiety rises. Again, I'm forced to think about a split second in time, an unwanted advance that should be easy to get over. But I'm not over it. I hear that sharp intake of breath echo in my ears and am transported to the boardroom all over again. You all right? I hear the concern in his voice. Usually I'd want to do everything in my power to avoid this kind of attention, to smooth things over and not be a problem for anyone. Maybe it's too quiet. Maybe I'm too tired. Maybe I trust Ford more than I ever realized. and that's why I've never felt the need to be perfect for him. But I respond with a quiet, no. The one word has him turning to face me. What's going on? Tears prick at my eyes, spurred by embarrassment. A heat in my chest that feels like it could choke me as it spreads to my throat. I can't give you my references, or at least not what should have been my best ones. Why not? His voice is harsh now, yet I know deep down it's not directed at me. Has it ever been? Because I got fired. The words spill from my lips, and it's such a relief to confide in someone instead of walking around with it all bottled up and feeling guilty. Why the fuck would they fire you? I nibble at my bottom lip and tears gather on my bottom lashes. One blink and they'll fall. So I don't look at Ford. I keep my eyes on the water. My boss had a bad case of wandering hands, and I told him where he could shove it. I'm not sure the company's inner workings beyond that point, but he clearly got to HR before I did. The company decided it was easier to let me go without cause than hear my side. He says nothing, but I can feel his gaze on me. I shrug. So I can give you their contact information, but I doubt they'll have any nice things to say about me. I blink and two fat tears lurch over my lashes. I imagine the sound of them in my head. Blop, blop. With a forced smile, I reach up to wipe them away. Ryan hadn't known what to say when they fired me. I cried, and he'd assured me something better would come along. Ford doesn't give me pretty words that do nothing to make it better. Instead, he reaches for me gruffly and tugs me against his chest. One strong arm clamps over my shoulders, and the other wraps around the back of my head, like he's shielding me. For the second time tonight, I feel his fingers in my hair, and for the second time tonight, I take a deep inhale of his heady, masculine scent. For the second time tonight, tears fall. And I don't stop myself from nuzzling against his chest. His cotton shirt soaks up my tears, and I roll the silver chain hanging from his neck between my fingers. I feel the pendant against my cheek. I'm a mess. My life is a mess. I got fired. I've spent 2 years of my life with a perfectly decent man, and I don't know how to tell him I'm not in love with him anymore. I'm living in my brother's shitty bunkhouse and cooking on a hot plate. I eat chips every day. I'm swimming in a sea of student debt. I feel guilty all the time for abandoning my life, for running away, for failing. And I'm so tired, Ford. I'm so fucking tired. His stubble prickles at my scalp as he presses a kiss to my hair and nuzzles his cheek on the top of... Hold on. His stubble prickles at my scalp as he presses a kiss to my hair and nuzzles his cheek on top of my head. Just rest for a minute. Then, Rosie, I got you. I don't know how long we stand here while Ford lets me fall apart in his arms, taking all my anguish so I don't need to carry it around myself. His hand never stops stroking my head, even when my tears run dry. I feel spent, dopey, like I could fall asleep right here. Lately, I've wondered if I'd have been better off against the safety of his chest, ignoring it. I'm talking about the job, the assault, and he knows it. His arms tighten around me and his voice comes out like pure venom when he says, "No one should ever make you feel like it's your job to rise above this. You're allowed to process however you need to, Rosie, but me, I'm going to ruin them." Ford's rough words wash the anxiety from my body and I sigh. Please don't tell anyone. Only you and Ryan know, and I don't want to rehash this all. He stiffens and his voice is chill when he asks, "And what did Ryan do about it?" "I don't need anyone to do anything about it," I answer vaguely, burying my face against him even harder, like I've only once before in my life. I was scared then too. Just telling you feels good. His only response is to kiss my hair again and hold me for a few more seconds. Then Ford lets me go and walks me to my door like a perfect gentleman. And when I crawl into bed, I don't replay any of his words. With the secret off my chest, safe in Ford's capable hands, I finally relax and sleep like the dead. Because as much as I don't need a knight in shining armor to defend my honor, I'm relieved I have one who feels so compelled to do so. Chapter 17, Ford. I love it. You guys, I love reading these. It's so much fun. I get lost in reading, and that's how it should be. I'm tired. Tired from a night spent researching Stan Cumberland and Apex construction materials, all of which I found on Rosie's LinkedIn profile. After I put the Rage Against the Machine version of How Could I Just Kill a Man on full blast in my AirPods, I went on a hunting expedition to find out everything I could about the guy. I just dropped Cora off at school. This morning she got to talk to her mom on the phone again. She find out we'll be able to go for a visit soon, and that news lightened her entire demeanor. Then she talked about Rosie the whole way to school, a literal stream of consciousness. I have never seen the girl talk more. It affirmed the fact that we are probably both obsessed with Rosalie Belmont. The only difference is I'm not the one wearing her bright pink scrunchie this morning. Cora is. That's cute. I can't help but smile as I watch her bounce into school, black and gray from head to toe, but with a blinding prop of pink to tie off the thick braid hanging down her back. I think about watching Rosie go back to leave that scrunchie for Cora, a token of something I wasn't privy to. And I don't need to be. Seeing the way Cora smiled when she came down this morning with it in her hair was enough to know it meant something to them. I spend the drive back to work running through the list of emails I need to respond to. The calendar I need to create based on a recording studio that has a constantly changing completion date. The inroads I need to make with different labels so that the music I produce doesn't just languish here in the mountains. The contracts I need to draw up, the orders I need to sign off on, the bills I need to pay for both the studio and the bar. All that is to say, I spend the drive stressing out about all the things in my life I can't control. So naturally, when I walk into work, the first place my eyes go is to Rosie's desk. It's empty, which is just as well. She doesn't need me panting around her after she already had so much on her shoulders. I hope she slept in. I hope she slept in. But when I get to my desk, I know she hasn't, because there's another torn page from her journal on my desk. I can't help but laugh when I pick it up and read the yellow post-it note on top. It says, "Thanks for last night. You owed me one anyway." Confused, I remove the sticky piece of paper and read on. Dear Diary, today I broke my thumb on some vacation bitch's face. Wes had to drive me to the hospital because mom and dad were both working. You'd think he'd been worried about me, but nope. He told me he was disappointed I didn't know how to make a proper fist. He told me I should have pulled her hair instead. I foresee some very questionable fighting lessons in my future based on the way he ranted about how the thumb never goes inside the fist. How was I supposed to know? I've never hit someone. Happy, good girl Rosie doesn't hit people. Truthfully, I've never felt inclined before today. I'm sad because I'm sure my upcoming volleyball season is fucked. But I'm not sad I punched her. I lied and told everyone she insulted Tabitha's family by making comments about Erica. I only said that because I knew no one would talk about it. That tale is one of those small town stories that only gets whispered about behind closed doors. The truth is, she and Ford could be hot if he lost the glasses and found a personality. She must be stupid because Ford looks just fine. And his personality is good too. She's probably just embarrassed because he said something funny, and she needed her airhead friend to draw a cartoon to explain it to her. Plus, I'm allowed to rag on him, but I don't like it when other people do. Heard she's fine, which means I'll punch her again next time I see her, but with my thumb on the outside. That's cute. I must read it 3 times. It makes less sense every time, based on the date. Rosie was 17 and I was 19, going on 20 when she wrote this. This was our prime bickering era. Her parents worked a lot and West always included her. She tagged along everywhere with us. I'd have been the same with Willa had she been closer in age, but she was 5 years between us changed that dynamic. And she was often off competing at horse shows in the summer while I bummed around in Rose Hill and tried my damnedest to keep from falling in love with Rosalie Belmont. I'm still trying, which is why I shove any feelings about this journal entry down deep, where they belong, and toss the page into the top drawer of my desk. I walked in here bound and determined to give her the space and respect she needs to work through this bumpy phase of her life, to support her in any way I can. and to smile when she spreads her wings and takes off again. Because I'm a grown ass man, a dad, I can be mature. Which is why I slump down in my chair and make the phone call I've been putting off for far too long. A single swipe and my phone rings. Once, twice, Ford! My mom's smoky voice fills my ear and I smile. Hi, Mom. How's my boy? Well, it turns out I have a daughter. I decided earlier that ripping the band-aid off would be the best approach. And such a knack for delivering big news, she says. I knew my mom would be the one to talk to. Where dad would blow up and calm down eventually, mom is the steady Eddie. That's always been our dynamic. Plus, the older I get, the less I want them meddling in my business. I know they mean well, but it irks me all the same. Figured it was just best to come out with it. I imagine if you've done that, we'd be having this conversation. She laughs, amused by her own wisecrack. Something I've grown accustomed to with a sex therapist as a mother. I donated sperm when I was 19. You always have been charitable under that crabby exterior. Mom, I'm sorry. No one prepared me for this conversation. And that's really saying something considering the things I hear on a daily basis. Care to elaborate on why you were donating sperm? Based on the number of times I found you doing your own laundry with a bright red face, I assumed you were mostly making your donations at home. God dang. God dang. Fuck my life. I scrub a hand over my face, wishing the floorboards would give out and drop me down into the dark hole. I needed money to buy my ticket to the Rage Against the Machine concert. Dad wouldn't spot me any cash. Mom sighs heavily. Well, you sure showed him. My cheek twitches. That's the exact same thing Cora said. Right. Well, anyway, she's living with me right now and will be around for the foreseeable future. So if we can not talk about her like she's a burden, I appreciate it. That brings on some silence. Like the reality of it is really sinking in. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. Have you crossed your T's and dotted your I's? I know this is her gentle way of asking if I'm being responsible from a legal perspective. I've got a lot of assets to consider now, as my lawyer reminded me repeatedly. I have. Her name is Cora, and well, she wants to meet you and Dad. Yes, this will be special news to break to your father. I can hear the amusement in her tone. You conveniently called me at the time of day when you know he works out. Am I meant to let him know? Using your mother as a shield in your 30s is kind of cheap. I would say the same fucking thing. Well, these books are all me to a T, in a sense. You know how Dad is. He's like Willa. They fly off the fucking handle and then they calm down and get to work. You know he'll be wearing his world's best grandpa t-shirt in a matter of days. I just don't need him to call in the cavalry to save me from this, okay? She laughs now. No doubt about that, except we're in Portugal for another few weeks. Then we'll spend the summer in Rose Hill. You know, I'm really excited to meet her. Why don't you tell me more about her? I'm ready to launch in, already feeling the relief of talking to my mom. So No, first, how are you? My boy, how are you holding up? I shrug in the empty office and all it does is remind me of Cora. How am I? I'm like Rosie. I'm a mess, but I'm keeping it together. However, I don't tell her that. I opt for, I'm all right, Mom. And then I gush about my daughter. Mr. Grant, just a heads up that I'm helping Sebastian pick up supplies and will be back in the office shortly. But I wanted to touch base while I wait on the hardware store. So boring. I've been thinking a lot about merchandising opportunities and took it upon myself to have something drawn up. Attached, here's a possible design for a company sweatsuit. Based on the number of emails the info account gets from female fans, I think this could be a great item to offer when the new website goes live. There are plenty of merchandising opportunities for us to explore, but as a woman, I can tell you that I would wear the hell out of this. Artists might like them too. We could even do them as Christmas gifts or something. Please let me know if you have any thoughts or feedback. All my best, Rosalie Belmont, business manager at Rose Hill Records. Rosalie, These sweatsuits are pink. The logo has flowers, and the name of the company isn't even listed. Have a happy day, Ford Grant, CEO and producer at Rose Hill Records. Wait. Okay. I'll finish this thought. Mr. Grant, the pink and the flowers are pretty and feminine and directed at the people who will be purchasing. Maybe we can make a manly version for you with a big lifted truck and those steel balls that some men like to hang from their back bumper. If you're interested, I would be happy to get that sample drawn up. You would look downright dashing in blue. And I'm so glad you brought up the company name. It's not on there because I'm wondering if you want to go back to the drawing board on Rose Hill Records. I feel like everything in this town is called Rose Hill something or other. It's very on the nose, you know? Kind of uninspired. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this. If you're scowling at me upon my return, I'll know I've gone too far, but it needed to be said. Wow. You're welcome, Rosie Belmont, business manager, located in Rose Hill, British Columbia. Duh, obviously. Rosalie, I appreciate how enterprising you are. You can have the sweatsuit, especially can't wait to receive my manly ones for Christmas. It sounds exquisite. But I'm not renaming my company. Have a happy day, Ford Grant, CEO and producer at Rose Hill Records, and that's final. Okay, I guess I'll finish this chapter. Yeah. I'm here, and I brought Sebastian, Rosie announces as she waltzes through the door to the old barn with my bowling teammate following behind. While she's all smiles, he's all frowns, but his frown isn't nearly as deep as when he scowled at Stretch last night. Bash tips his chin at me and says, "Gonna take a look around," rolls up his sleeves of his thick plaid shirt and storms off like he's on a hunt for someone to fight with. He's charming, right? Rosie whispers conspiratorially as he approaches my desk. I lean back in the chair like the extra distance between us will help me want her less. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. I steeple my hands beneath my chin and regard her. She's doing that thing she always does where she acts extra chipper to smooth out any ripples. I've watched her do it with West as a teenager, and now she does it so naturally. I wonder if she even notices. It's like she thinks her problems aren't worthy of attention and solving because they might be inconvenient to other people. And in that, she'd be wrong. Her glossy smile doesn't hide the skin around her eyes that's still puffy from her tears. My chest aches at that thought of her crying alone in that old dingy bunkhouse. And I can't even bring myself to scowl at her over the suggestion that I rename the company. Aside from that, she's polished from head to toe. Hair ironed straight, wide-legged dress pants in a camel color, topped with a soft, creamy sweater. A gold necklace dangles around her neck, and I remember the way her fingers felt gripping my chain last night on the dock. My hand absently moves up to it, and I mimic the motion, realizing how close she came to the pendant. When her eyes pop down to my hand, I stop. I clear my throat. Sebastian? Oh yeah, all charm. If he's mean to you, let me know. I'll punch him. Thumb on the outside. She winks and holds up a fist before shifting on her feet. It seems we're both uncomfortable after last night, but won't give voice to it. We can't talk about it. I can't, at least, or I'll say something I shouldn't. I'll have to stick to action. She doesn't need another boss perving on her, and I don't want to be perv dad boss. I wish he would be. So I fall back on an old faithful, teasing her. You sure? Looks like you still don't know how to make a proper fist, and you're no good to me with a broken hand. She rolls her eyes. There he is. Ford the Dick is back. I hate being a dick to her, but I just don't know how else to act. So I grab the envelope in front of me and hold it out. What's this? The tips of her fingers brush against mine when she takes it, and I cover the shiver that races down my spine by shifting in my seat. A signing bonus. Employment contract is in your email. I'll need your direct deposit information for future payments. When she opens the envelope, her lips pop open and her eyes go wide. No. I wasn't asking your permission, Rosie. With a quick peek up, she says, let me clarify. Hell no. Hell yes, I reply impassively. Her head shakes, but her eyes stay latched on the check, pinched tight between her fingers. Nah. She glares at me head on now. It's too much. No, it's not. I pay my employees well. Always have. She shakes her head. This is a startup. It's not in the budget. I've been working on those spreadsheets. I know. I tilt my head and give her my best "are you fucking kidding me" look. Rosalie, it's in the budget. You don't give people with zero experience a signing bonus like this. I don't even have references. He wants her booty. Ow, 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 ow. My knee. Oh, I need WD-40 immediately. My molars clamp down at the mention of her fucking references. I do. Her lashes flit rapidly like she's trying to keep from crying, and God, I hope she doesn't cry. If she cries, I'll be back up and out of this chair faster than you can say, Stan Cumberland is dead. I don't deserve this. Her lips wobble as she stares down at the check again. Rosalie, I say, and she takes a deep breath. Our eyes lock, and I give her a moment to get her bearings. Then I tell her the simple truth. You are worth every penny. Her jaw pops as her teeth clamp down, and her shoulders do this little shimmy as she pulls herself up taller and $100,000 richer. Whoa, what? 100, yep. $100,000 richer. Nice. I thought it was enough to help her situation without making it seem like a handout. Yeah, right. Truthfully, it didn't seem like that much to me, which is bizarre and wholly out of touch if I let myself think about it. To Rosie, it seems like this might be a lot of money, but from where I'm sitting, she deserves so much more. I lean forward, hanging on to her every word. But that's when Bash comes stomping back, announcing, "You've got mold." Rosie mouths a silent but carefully pronounced "thank you" as she clutches the check to her chest and wipes at the corner of one eye. And I spent all day wondering what she was about to say. We're going to leave it there. Chapter 18 forward, page 175. You guys, like I say, I've read a gazillion romance books, but none that have like captured my reading ability like these. It's like so vivid, so like, and we still got 3 more to read, you guys. I'm excited. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my reading videos. You guys, like, it means a lot. And my whole intention of reading is to bring back that part of life that needs to happen again. TV is worthless. You guys, the shows are 99.9% of TV is crap. Think outside that. Like, get into your own happy, because when you read a book or even listen to one read, you make that imagery what you want it to be. No one can make that for you. It's yours. And there's something so cool about that, because if, like, say 70 people listen to me read this book, it is 70 different movies played out. It is, and I say this and it sounds stupid, but it's not. It's magic. Reading is absolutely, it can do that. It can change your way of thinking. It can pull you out of a rut. It can pull you out of depression. Reading a lot of times has. I'm not saying happy ending, blah, 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 happily ever after. Life is not always that way. But while we're living the game we call life, spice it up. Change the way you think. Surround yourself with things that make you happy, you feel creative, you like turning on a TV show is not going to do that for you. It doesn't do it for me. And if you're here listening to me reading, you probably agree with me. But I've tried to watch like old movies that I like. I still get feels about them, but then I take out a book and I read it and I'm like, wow, it's a totally different side of things. I don't know. There's just something so cool, you know, about it. So let's just keep up this charade and keep reading and, try to live it out as much as you can. I know it's a book. It's someone else's ideas, but that's not to say you can't act like that as a man, because you can. You absolutely can. You don't have to have $100,000. That's not what I'm saying. But you can. Oh man, it just paused on me. Whatever. Fuck you, phone. But anyway, it does. Reading takes you places, and it is. It's shameless. It really is. Reading, it doesn't. It is. I feel like the author had to think this way to write the book, right? I'm currently writing my own romance book, and you kind of have to live your character a little bit, um, which is what I try to tell you guys. The smells, the books, the reading, imagery. Um, you guys, I just want you to have romance in your life. Like, even if it's small tidbits, it is something we can all connect to in life. And just feeling good about life is, it's okay to feel good about life, and it's okay to not feel good about life, but 9 times out of 10, try to. We all want to feel good about life, so go with that direction. Like, if you're single, you can find someone. There's someone out there for everyone. I truly, to my core, believe that. I've been married 3 times. Third time's a charm. Second one was an old. It was just a stupid. I was stupid. But from my experience, I never thought I'd find someone, and I did. And now that I found you guys to talk to and to intermingle with, it's like I found you guys too on like that deeper level, and it is so meaningful. And I hope you guys get what I get out of it. Like, I hope you feel connected, connected, like with some sort of level with me, and connected with other people that come on the channel, because that connection is there. And it is, you guys, it's cool. It's cool. There's just something so cool about this community and reading, and it just keeps getting better. And I'm always like one of those people, I'm like, oh, something's going to come and ruin it. Something's going to come and tear it all away. And if you think that way, it's going to happen. So I have to put those thoughts out of my head, just because everything else went to shit that I loved. Not everything, because my kids are still here. I'm very blessed. But like, I'm talking about jobs and things, interests that I had, businesses that I started that I really cared about. I had a deep love for, and they kind of fell apart. But it wasn't meant to be. And that's what I chalk it up to now. At the time, it was like life altering and fucking depressing. But I pulled my ass out of it and started YouTube, just talking to people. And I felt weird about it at first. I'm like, no one's going to watch this. But they did. They found a way to me. You guys all did. And thank you guys so much for giving me your time and your friendship, because it is inspiring. It is inspiring. And all I want for you guys is to feel that way. Like, you're inspired, you inspire me. Go out there and inspire other people too. And let's just keep it going, because there's so much negativity, but there's just as much positivity, because I see it on here. I see people come in and genuinely give a shit about other people. And the media tells us otherwise. That is not the case. That is all fucking lies. I don't care where you're from in the world. We don't hate you. You don't hate us. That's not That's what the big power hungry assholes say at the top, because they want to have control over you. That's any place in the world. The people in charge do not care about the common person. We're the common people. We have to care about each other because they don't, you know? So just remember that. And we all bleed red except me. I bleed purple. I'm a vampire. If you want to become a vampire, raise your hand. Sergeant. It is a new poster. I am barefoot. It is. Yeah. I know I'm a brat, Sergeant. Oh, wow, JJ. Where did that come from? Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I have a fascination with vampires. It's crazy. In the crazy life of a vampire, but not the evil ones. Not the evil ones. Maleficent is like one of my favorite characters. Like for I always say that because she's not bad. Um People took something from her, and she's like, I relate to Maleficent on so many levels, but she just hasn't come to the romance part yet. She has to. Maleficent was me before finding reading again. I used to love reading, and then I had like a big like midlife crisis, and I'm like, no, fuck this, fuck that, fuck everything. I feel like we all go through it eventually, or day to day, it could be that way. But I feel like I was her before, and I found reading again, and I found a love that I was missing, like that part. Like reading is a huge part of my life. Reading and music is something I feel like can connect people on like a really fucking deep level. That's why people join book clubs, because they are cool, because people feel that connection. It's real. Hey, Martin. But like, I couldn't thank you guys enough. Like these, I hope you guys go back and listen to some of the other ones I've read, especially Elsie Silver's. I'm indebted to Elsie Silver. She's like, I would never be writing a book if it weren't for her. But mine, like I've said before, is not just a romance. It's going to be like a novel. It's hard to explain. My book is just going to be all over the place, but in all the good ways. Sometimes you're not going to like it because there's parts of the book. So my character is me, but in different forms, if that makes any sense. I'm telling my story in a character with different parts of my life so far, and it's going to become a series as I go through life. I feel like there hasn't really been books done like that before, but I want to write from the beginning like on, and then just falsified stuff to it. Yeah, you got to add like some magic and some science cool shit behind it. Like my character is going to be a vampire, the only vampire that's alive, but how she becomes a vampire could actually, there's parts of it that could actually happen. But she has autism. That's like the other thing. I have a child that has autism. So, but that's going to be my superpower, but also my weakness. Because I'm able to envision things, because I'm super smart, right? But I can't communicate. So that's opposite of my personality. But you'll see what I mean. It's so crazy, and it's all over the place. But I love Landman. I do like Landman. I do watch that one, and I watch Sylvester Stallone's one in Oklahoma, Tulsa King. I watch those too. I love them. But okay, so Friday, you guys, just remember Friday we are not gonna have trivia because I'm chaperoning a high school field trip tomorrow. Pray that I don't go to jail. But Saturday at noon we're doing bikini trivia. Hey Kenny, thank you for the star. I love the star. It's so cute. What happened? Oh, you're that one. Yeah, so it's just crazy. But a little bit, I'm gonna backtrack. I want to show you guys something. I already filmed the haul, but to kind of go with the reading, um, I picked these up and they're, I don't know if it's a sale or part of the semi-annual sale. I'm not sure. But these two, these are room scents. I think they work on linen too. But what I would personally do is I'd wash your sheets, hang them to dry, and as they're drying, kind of spray these on them and then put them down. But these, you guys, are emotionally sexy, like on a really cool level. This one's the Midnight Vanilla, and it's velvet vanilla, smoky amber, and lover skin. It is nice. It's this is something a man should use on his sheets. Um, but at least, like I said before, go into the store and smell them. And I'm curious to what you guys think of what I'm telling you. Do you agree or not? Like, I need some feedback. And the only way to do that is for you guys to go smell them. I'm not saying blind buy it, but I feel like I'm pretty safe with this one. I feel like it would absolutely smells like sex. Like, like when you both had you went out for the night, you have your cologne on, she has her perfume on, and you're laying there after sex, like in a good way. Like a sensual, like I can't explain it. It's just because you get like a little bit of that saltiness. Um, it's just really good. You guys need to try it. And like when I'm starting that Victor's Secrets business, you guys, it's going to be on an eBay, an eBay one. That's where I'm going to start it. But I'm going to sell men's stuff for men. I can't resell it. Well, I could resell this, but um, men's thongs, men's sexy wear, things for men. Like what I'm saying is spice it up. Like, you know what I mean? That there needs to be a company for men. Like and swimwear, like regular swimwear, but like sexy. Like but appropriate, like to wear to the beach. You know what I mean? There's different things. I have ideas on different things, but I want to do a business like men's a company for men. I feel like I'm at the level where I could probably do it. Um I have the ideas anyway. But the Paris Hotel. This one, this is golden saffron, rare woods, and jet set air. This smells a little bit like a French whorehouse, but in a good way. So you get like that, or like an Old West. Like in the Old West, like a whorehouse, you get like the wood from like the building itself, and you get like the perfumes of the women kind of combined with that manly cologne smell. And I wouldn't say tobacco, maybe tobacco, like a cigar, because it's not smoky, but it's like cigars sometimes have that. When I was in Key West, they have the ones that smell sweet. That's what I'm getting. But I'm telling you, you guys, please just go and smell them and let me know. Um, Adam and Eve, no. But do you guys remember that? Was it called like honey dust? Do you guys remember that in the 90s? It was like that perfume, that edible like glitter perfume or dust that you could do you guys remember it? They used to I think they actually used to have it at Spencer's back in the day. They need to bring it back. But you literally dusted it on your skin and it smelled like honey. I bit a guy in middle school that had that on because I was licking him. Well, it was a party. I was at a party. Okay, it's a thing, and he had that on him, or I think I might have put it on him just to see what it would smell like, and I went batshit crazy. You guys, it was so good. JJ, that is not what it's. I I worked at Spencer's, by the way. I worked at Spencer's in Spirit Halloween. I love retail. I think it's fun to get like, especially at my age now, to go back. And I was like, definitely, I was like older than the area manager or district manager. They're like, you need to be in management. I'm like, no, I don't want management. I just want to like, I'm here just to get out of the house. Literally, it was fun. Um, Oh my god, that smells like an old Western saloon, but not smells like good tobacco. There's a good tobacco smell in like cigarettes. I don't like the smell of cigarettes. I like the smell of like tobacco, like chewing tobacco even. Some of it smells like hickory-ish, like sweeter, but it's good. But this is definitely a manly is good. And this one, if you want to smell like I was in your bed, I mean, we can all pretend, right? Tobacco pipes, yeah. Um, this one smells like this is golden foam, powdered sugar, and pure cream. Spray this all over your. If you want to make your wife jealous, this might give her that effect, and she might fuck you because she's jealous. But that can be a thing. There's a such thing, isn't there? So cool. For this, hey Ken. But this is Lissa shops in your bed. I mean, it's called Whipped Dream, which I do like 50 Shades of Grey, but I would never do that. Like they're like literally hurting each other to a level. Like there's some I like watching it, but I could never do it. But there's something it is a sexy movie, but I'm like, wow, people do that. Um I'm for like rough, but not like I'm going to kill you with this leather strap because that's the story of my life. You either like me or you hate me because you hate me. I mean, I don't know. Like, my imagination is so vivid. Um, Size, yes, it does matter. Somewhat. Yeah, well, yeah. But honestly, um, from a women's perspective, okay, this is 18 and up. Okay, I'm gonna talk about sex for a minute. But it's educational. This is absolutely educational. So 90% of a woman's orgasm comes from clitoral stimulation, not, and I'm sure you read that, not from penetration. Just saying. But if you can do both at the same time, that's why they make toys for that. Eh, That's special. So what I'm saying is put on, those we're getting deep. The rings that vibrate, you know what I'm talking about? Use those. That's just I'm just I'm gonna lay that on the oh, we're all about love and acceptance here, aren't we? Mm, um yes, and absolutely I do. And sometimes I do it while we're in, like, for him. Like there ain't nothing wrong um with that. I think as in foreplay, that can but that's also why I think more men need to wear thongs. Like I don't wear a thong all day because it's just nasty. It's nasty to have something rubbing up your butt hole, while you're walking around. It's just gross. Um, but I wear it in the bed, just, you know, in the kind that um yeah. No, but I'm saying, we're talking. I'm like, I've always kind of wanted to like study human sexuality and be a sex therapist. That would be like awesome for me. Like that would be a great job for me. I feel like as I've gotten older, I feel that way. Younger, I'd be too prude to talk about it, but as I'm getting more comfortable with getting older, I'm like, oh, the freak is on. But JJ, I'm telling you, how about I'm gonna nail you one. I have an idea just for you. A leather. You guys, no, a leather one. I'm telling you, like there ain't nothing holding me back. Like, listen, a leather one, and get in the bedroom and start. You know how you guys listen. I'll be ready for bed, and he'll jump out of the shower doing the helicopter. Come on now, like I'm ready to go to bed, and he's like, oh, all ready for it, and I'm like, I'm ready to go to bed. Good night. Like, so why don't you guys do something for us? I mean, like, if you can do the helicopter, you can damn sure put a thong on. Am I mean, oh my God, I do it all the time. Like, I'll be walking down the mall and I'll see a guy looking all like uncomfortable or something. I'm like, he's got a thong on. Or like, no. Hi, Bruce. It's a spectacular conversation you walked into. No, but like, why do you guys do like you have no shame in your game, naked, but you won't put on a thong? If you're a real man, you will. Just saying. I mean, I've had a lot of guy friends that but but why? I don't understand. What listen. I don't know. But okay, what are your guys' insight to like not choking, but like how do I put this lightly? What is your insight to that? Oh. Like, what are like, no, for real though. Like, is that too much? Or is it like that thing? Um, I'm just asking because I feel like I no, it's just like because a lot of people when they're about to, they like hold their breath. Well, I do that like because it does that make any sense? I don't know. But I feel like it makes a lot of sense when you think about does it the blood rush and stuff, like how your body works, and it makes it accentuates it. Um, I don't like that all the time. I just have to like I don't know. I was like no, you guys, that's kind of funny. But you like squint real hard, hold your breath, and like yeah, but good for you. And I think but you know, I don't know. Um, I'm doing good. That's what this kind of shit does to me. This and reading romance is like all it takes. Because, in all honesty, it shouldn't take more than that. Sometimes if you're like mentally like stressed out, or well, honestly, a lot of medications can cause that. Um, and that a lot of medications therefore could potentially ruin a marriage, because it affects your sex drive and stuff. And I feel like, yeah, you could probably work around it, but I don't know what to say. Like, there's so many. Like, I've been on like antidepressants my whole life, like on and off. Um, no, I don't wear clamps. Mm-mm. I had my nipples pierced, took them out because it's just they it's fun sometimes, but it's like the way they snag on everything, they never heal. But it did work because I have implants and it helped with sensitivity. It brought that back, but it just every time when they snag it, it hurts. It hurts. Did it hurt to get them done? Oh hell yeah. And I don't know. It's just I like the look of it. Like when I would be wearing a bathing suit or like a top without a bra, I think it's sexy, but like it wasn't worth the pain of it. It just wasn't. Now they actually, I think Kim Kardashian's line sells like bras that make it look like you have them done. That ain't right to fool a man like that or fool a woman, whatever you're going for. Don't pretend you have them done and then you take your bra off and it's like boring. Like no, we don't do that to one another. That's just a blatant lie. I have my belly button pierced, but I don't wear it. I feel like I'm too old for that. So I took it out. But I have other piercings. I'm not going to go there. But was it a good idea? Absolutely. When I was done having kids, I had like a midlife crisis in my 40. Well, the year I turned 40. And now, my friend Kim, for instance, she'll be like, so all you have to do is walk fast. I'm like, no, because your head, you have to still mentally be in the game for it to work, but like it works a lot easier when you're in the mood. Like if I want to go to the gym and I'm just like, just want to, I can. I can just like up the steps and that's it. But I don't always want that. So I have to turn it off. Um, the other one didn't actually. I felt like I should have taken the lady that did it to dinner first. I'm like, we need to be on like a first name basis here. Like, this is kind of weird, you know? But it's like absolutely the best thing I ever did. I feel like it's cool. It's cool. It's cool for a woman to do that. Either you do or you don't. You can be scared of the pain or whatever, but it's absolutely worth it. And I love that's my favorite piercing. And on a physical level, I love it. I think it's pretty too. You would think so, but it's more like the top of the hand. This hurt way more than that. Um, some of my tattoos hurt way more than that did. Because it's over so fast and it's like it's kind of weird because it felt good right away after she did it because it's like that's it's hard to explain because it's just it would not feel the same way for a man to have, you know, that pierced. It hurt a lot more for a man, um but I have a pretty high pain tolerance. So but to me I liked it. Um I actually loved it. I loved everything, getting it done after getting it done, but it was like the scared part, like, is it gonna hurt? Like, because it sounds crazy, right? And I saw pictures and I'm like, oh my God, that is so pretty. Like, put some sparkle up in there, you know? Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like it's more of a, it's feminine appeal, like, absolutely. That's crazy, JJ. I've never heard that before. Um, but I think it's great. I don't know. I think to each is their own. And I'm not, I wanted, at first, I wanted to get like a sleeve of tattoos. And now, like, my dad turned me against that. He's like, the ones you have are perfect. Don't cover up all your skin on an arm. Like, don't do that. Leave, you know, the ones you have show better that way as they are. Um, but I love ink. I love art. I love piercing. I love any of that. But one thing I will never do is this part. I just can't. It makes me think of a bowl. Like I don't want that. Um, but like a little one here is fine. But I got to get off here in a minute. That conversation went wow. But like I said, it's like I'm 42. I'm not like uncomfortable about talking about it by any means. I think it's educating others about it is where it needs to be. Because it make people think outside the box. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Because staying in your comfort zone forever is not living your life. I'll just say that. I'm not saying go out and do something fucking batshit crazy. Well, yeah, I am. I am kind of saying that. Because life is short, and if something feels good to you, do it. You know what I mean? Like, do it. As long as it's legal. Don't be doing illegal shit. That can go sideways. But all I'm saying is do the things that make you happy. You know, think outside the box, be creative more, and I'm telling you, like, if you're older and you think you're too old for it, no, you're not. Never too old, ever. Um, and I know that coming from the piercer, I'm like, I'm probably like the oldest one. She's like, actually, is 70. She's like, she was 78. She came in. I was not the oldest. So yeah, you're never too old to feel sexy, or, you know, you're not. It's human, and there's nothing wrong with it. I hate when people put a stigma on, like, oh, you're too old. No, I'm going to be the nursing home sex therapist. I almost said whore, but that's not. But I challenge you guys to just broaden, like, what you thought about things, and, like, just do some research, do some, you know, change things up, make them exciting, is all I'm saying. Like, that's part of, like, what I'm all about, is romanticize your life. Do things that make you happy, and therefore everybody around you will start being happier. You'll see, like, you know. So that's my word of advice. Like, you know, have fun. Do things that make you happy. Go outside the box. Think outside the box. Do crazy shit, all within legal limits. Live your life. That's all I'm saying. Because none of us are promised tomorrow. We know this, and we take it for granted. Don't wait. Don't wait to do that thing. Don't wait to ask the girl. Don't wait to call a girlfriend or the old high school flame you had. Look her up. Find her. Like, do those things now. Tell people the way you feel. Because you don't want regrets, right? No one wants regrets. Go get what you want. Go after it. Because it's not out of reach. Even though a lot of times we put that in our head that I shouldn't do that though. No, this is too late. No, it's not too late. Be like in the movie, chase the girl at the airport. Do it. Fucking get on the plane, go through. Don't run through security. They might shoot you. I don't know what they do with that anymore, because that's crazy. But do all those things. Go to Disney. Go to take the vacation you wanted. Buy that perfume or cologne. Don't. You can't take it with you. Live for you now. Stop waiting till something happens for you. It's not going to happen for you if you don't let it, if you don't go after it. I learned that about my life. My life never just, nothing was handed to me. I had to work my ass off for every little fucking thing. And everything was emotional. Everything was, a lot of shit went up in flames. But you know what? I bounced back somehow. I'm still here, as we all are. And we're all this crazy family on here that genuinely loves and respects each other. And I'm here for you guys. I try to be. And if you guys ever have something that you need to tell me, or just something you want to talk about, email me. And write me a letter. Do all those things. Yeah. But your guys' confidence in me and your respect for me is huge. And I love you guys so much. I just want you to know that from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And I hope I can be that sense of hope and direction, or fucking joke that you needed to hear. I really hope I do that for you. Hi, Germany. sometimes I say too much, and maybe it's not too much to some people. Sometimes I backtrack. I'm like, whoa, what did I just say? But I said it for a reason. I'm on here later than I should be for a reason. Like there's someone on here, I'm sure of it, that needed that, But I'm gonna let you guys go. I will see you guys. I might check in tomorrow on the bus ride. It's like an hour and a half bus ride. But like I said, I can't show anything else but that because there's gonna be kids everywhere. But if not, I will send pictures. I will update you guys, and I will see you Saturday at noon for bikini trivia. We already got that picked out. And you guys, in the meantime, if you could please, please, please go back and watch my other videos that I've done. I know a lot of you already saw the hauls on a live, but if you can definitely go and watch them and comment on them, put an emoji, whatever. It would mean it'd mean a lot to me. And don't forget to hit the hype button on the regular videos. That is like huge. I haven't been hyped a lot on my channel. I usually get notified when I do, and I think people just forget to do it. But it's down under the it's by the like button on the right hand side of it. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really does help. So if you guys could do that for me while I'm gone tomorrow, that'd be huge. And when I'm not on here, I'm thinking about being on here because I love this. I love chatting with you guys. But thank you for being here, and I will see you guys all on Saturday. You guys have a great day. Bye, guys.